I see Apocalyptic, I see Berkelmere, welcome to the stream, hope you guys are doing fine on this Wednesday. Welcome VFX, also hope you're doing fine. I'm gonna wait 4 more minutes and then we're going to start off with the entries. Welcome Block Creations, hope you're doing fine. Yeah, today is a good day. Things are going fine so far. Welcome 8-bit to the stream, hope you're doing fine. I see a lot of new names. Welcome Dara. Welcome Sergey. Hope you guys are doing fine. Welcome Topbow. Hope you're doing fine. For today we got movie music. Three more minutes. We only have 6 entries, so it will be a quick stream for today, which is fine. The idea what I can do is already drop in the team voting. But we're first gonna vote on the team and then for the winner at the end of the stream. I think that might be a good idea. I will just drop it in. We have cyber, animal, producial shading, non imagination, future fighting plane, medieval, seconds from disaster, and of course multi-use vehicle. So go ahead and vote on the team of your liking for the upcoming week. And then that is done already. Sure, just drop it in then for this time. Because I'm in a good mood today. If that will not be this week, then next week we will have another chance to vote on it. One portals, okay? Portals. Favorite scene from the... Jesus, that's a mouthful. But sure, let's drop it in there, whatever. Favorite scene from the favorite fairy tale. I also have a nice theme actually for the next monthly. Even though it takes another week before we do the monthly. 2 weeks, by the way. The next monthly, I had an idea to do recreate one of your oldest scene. But you need to have a screenshot of your oldest scene possible. And then, yeah, recreate it, make it look better, make it look fancier, show what you've learned. I think that would be a very fun thing to do, though. But more about that within 2 weeks. Right, for the other people that haven't been voting, go ahead and vote on your team of liking already. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look at the Well, didn't you save up all your things? I mean, haven't you joined the monthly just yet? Let me see. Extra. Do we have any data? I don't think we have. No, we have no data just yet. What about then? Well, if you don't have any entry just yet, made in the last few couple of years, then you can recreate. Well, let me just say, create anything you like. Yeah. No monthly. Yeah, then you can just do anything you like. And we're just gonna keep that in mind. You can just join in for fun. Or what you can also do. Have you been joining up the weekly ones? It can be any artwork, so. My first challenge. Well, have you already joined WDSA? If not, then join WDSA. I believe there should be a link in the description of this live stream. Let me just open up page. Oh, I don't see any link, only to Gabit. Just a second here. So you already joined up. So what we do in the end of the stream, we're going to vote for a new team. So let me just say it's gonna be medieval. Then you're gonna get 1 week to make a medieval scene. Once you're done with your entry, you're gonna drop it right down here at the competition entries. You drop it in here. And then next Wednesday, same time, we're going to stream. We're going to take a look at the entries. Give compliment, give critic, and not only for me but also people in the chat, and that's how you enter. If you want to know more information about these competition, there are competition rules down here. You can click on the weekly and read the rules, and if you have some questions you can of course go to the on topic chat and ask questions right down here. And we also have daily challenges, and this extra challenge is a monthly challenge. You can find all the announcements down here. The objective, dates, time. Here are all the rules. Here you need to enter. Here we're gonna do the voting. The 30-minute voting will be done in the live stream itself for reasons. And then you can win some points. The points are for multiply reasons. The points are for, you know, to challenge each other, but also to motivate, and it's just for fun. You're getting points each stream if you win something. And then, yeah, if you do your best, at the end of the year you can get a special rank. In this case, I will add in a rank 2021 top winners. What I will do, by the way, in the end of the year is count all the points together. Maybe. We just have to see. Maybe I need to make separate roles or whatever you guys think is the best to do. But for now, let's take a look at the entries. For this week it was Steampunk. And when I think of Steampunk, I think of copper. Any hard materials that aren't just basic metal, iron, or aluminium, I'll guess. I think about a lot of leather, a lot of wood, a lot of gears, glass, of course steampunk engines, a lot of smoke, stuff like that. Crazy creations. But you guys have done an amazing job. And we're gonna start off with Cardhog. Excuse me. Cardhog says, "Well, I started this as a low poly steampunk robot, then it turns into low poly train with a robot, and then it turned into a Zeppelin train with a robot. There is a whole adventure. After that I slapped some subdivision on it and turned it into high poly model, but without details and textures needed. Justify high poly. So it looks like stuck in a limbo between high and low poly. In the end I just added mist to hide the lack of details on close up. Also for some reason the robot is carrying heavy streams, flaming streams. Let's just take a look at it. I'm going to open it up because I like to see details, and it's a nice very big render. I like that. I also like that you've put it multiply angles and or a nice big render scene into one picture, which is very important. And I think you've done a good job with that. So let's take a look at these ones. It's very clear, very crisp. I like the idea how you've attached a locomotive to a Zeppelin type of deal. I like the colors in here, very copper-ish and very light cloth-ish, or whatever this is to call. You got the propeller deal in the same kind of colors, which is very nice. You got a little bit of shiny chromy metal type of deal. I guess this is a air boiler in order to keep this thing heated up in the sky. Got some nice strings attached to it. Yeah, I think this is a cool concept. I see, well, it is not really low poly, I would say. It's just a high poly deal with just some materials on it, which is not too bad. It is a thing to create your own art style here. I do like the material onto the balloon, we call it. It's very clear down here, the material, which is very good. You've used a good lighting setup. You got some details here and there. Let's just take a look at this one close up. I like his hat though, the robot with his hat. The mist is just enough, not too much. I also like the use of blue light-ish slash red light-ish. That's a very good combination. Yeah, and I think it is very funny locomotive stuck to a Zeppelin type of deal. It is not too bad. Very creative. And points for the multiply angle slash scenes. Very good. I don't see any modeling errors. That's very good. You've put everything on smooth, which is very good. It's very important if you're going to use a lot of polys. Always make it smooth. Also like the detail on the arm part, I would say. Oh, these are, I see. Controllers, right? Like a controller in order to go left or right, or maybe forwards and backwards. Seems like it. Very good. The robot seems to be attached to the locomotive. I think it's a very good entry though. I like it. And the second entry is of creations by Chris. He says, this is a still from a little animation on YouTube. The animation is my entry for this week. Oh, and Tarek Blue said maybe the density is a little too much. Well, I would say in this case it's, you know, it's not too much, because since this picture above here doesn't have any fog at all, to just make a very clear view of the model itself. I think it's really to show off the light in this one. But that's a personal thing. If you think there is too much density, then that could be the thing. But I think since there's a clear one, for me, there's not too much density in here. Just to show off light, I guess. And yeah, for the animation on YouTube, let's take a look at this guy first. Also a nice big render. I straight away like the color combinations in here being copperish and a very light type of deal going on down here. It's not really chromy, it's also not very copperish. There's something between chromy and copper down here. And a little bit white with a light yellow tint in here. Is it called beige? Is that Dutch? Creamy color, something like that. I see a lot of shaping going on in this one. I like how at some point it's very streamlined, but at another point it's not very necessary. Gives it a nice detail though. Little cabins. Rotor blade. Go forwards. I like these lamps though. Those have some nice decoration going on. And a lot of machinery parts and pipes and copper and connection parts. Welcome out Mine 01. Hope you're doing fine. Yeah, there are a lot of curly details in this one. I really like to see that for once. And what I also really like is the way that the balloon on top has a lot of detail in it, and then it's covered up by maybe a large piece of cloth or a leather or whatever it is, which is held together onto some more curly rings. I think that's a very creative idea of doing so. Some pipes at the side to get rid of the smoke, I guess. Yeah, the stream started 15 minutes later because I had to finish rendering something. Yeah, it's a very creative vehicle. There's a lot going on down here. Yeah, I wanted to wait for Outmind. Be good. Very good. This one. Let's take a look at the clip. Let me just make sure it's top-notch quality. Ah. Very good. I like this one, especially because we get to see this thing in motion. It's not only the rotor blades that are spinning. Let's get to this shot because the other one is a little too much. But this is a nice shot. It's take it easy. It's very clear. I like that we go away. I like this that we get to see a little bit of the smaller piping detail there, which is very nice. I really like this shot because it's calm. It shows some details. But this shot is a little too much, like you zoom in, then zoom out, and then it blurs away a little bit the detail on certain things. But then from this point of on, when it stops and just slowly rotates, that is a nice shot again, this. And yeah, I just love this shot too. A good shot. And then I'm just gonna be hard. Bad shot. And then good shot again. Doing camera work is also a thing to learn for animations to get the best out of it. When you really want to show off something in a short amount of time, it is important to get a shot that is not blurring away things. You just saw it yourself what I mean with that. I like this machine. It's very good. A nice use of materials. A lot of curly stuff in there. And yeah, I especially just like the details on the balloon part, which get held together by this piece of cloth. It's very creative. Then we're gonna go to Outmind, a steampunk tank. It was a lot of work, but it turned out very well in the end. A huge thank you to Berklemere for providing feedback after every step of the way in putting this college together. Okay. Points for giving it a black outline, because this doesn't fade away the details. The more white you have in your screen, the more it will fade away things. You have that at night when you watch at your phone. You have a website which is very white and bright, and you have a website which uses black background. Black background is way more appealing for the eyes, and I think that works the same with artwork. Let's take a look at this very rusty, super detailed tank down here. Steampunk, definitely. I see some copper and zinc. A lot of rust. I also see grinding gears. Wow, this is one heck of a beast. Nice bar in the front. Very rough bolts in here. I think this tower on top is very cool. I also need to take a look at this screenshot. We will. Let's take a look at details. Spikes at the front. I also like how the plate here looks separated from the beam behind here, which just gives it extra detail. It's nice shapy, nice and thick. This holds it together to the tank itself. You got flamethrowers up front with some nice burned off details. Not just a simple pipe, you got some little detail on the pipe. Got some gears up front which look like decoration gear, which is nice. You got some detail on the piping. This looks very nice. This is for the flamethrower, very good. Nice and thick viewing holes. You got some lamps to see something. Got some bars here and there where you can hold on if you need to get into this thing. I like the tracks though. The tracks has some detail on it, which makes sure to get some grip, which is very nice. And a lot of details here and there. Oh, this tank is huge, but I'll look at this door. Huge tank. Minigun at the side, some lights at the door, some more piping here and there. I think this tower looks really, excuse me. Oh man, my throat. My sweater was pushing against my throat. You got some nice cannons on the side. Nice cannon up front. Small details here at the side to just cover up a plain corner down here, which is very nice. Gatling, is Gatling a minigun not the same thing? Gatling gun. It's all the same, it shoots bullets. But maybe you're right. The smoke looks very good on this thing, very detailed. Making smoke isn't the easiest thing to do in Blender if you haven't done this afterwards. Looks very good. I like the reflection detail on the scope, if you would, maybe. Minigun, Gatling gun. Bullet shooter. Let's keep it on that. Bullet shooter. I like the balcony on this tower. Or, well, it looks like a balcony though. I mean, if you look at the door size, then this could easily be a balcony. It has some nice decorations onto it. Very good. I also like this piece of roof, which looks like old copper, which I don't know how to say it, but it changes color over time in bad weather or some weather. You got some details on the piping I see now. The further you go up, the blacker it gets, which is a cool detail. I don't see any modeling errors. The texturing looks very good on this one. Patina. Patina. Yeah, very good. This is a very nice tank. I love this model, and also here from another view. I like the light coming out of this. When I seen this the first time, I thought it was like an oven or something, but that wouldn't make sense if people need to load bullets into this cannon. You got some details here in the back, which is nice. Little dome. Another bullet shooter. Now the only thing that I would say, which I like a little bit lesser, but it's more of a personal thing, is that this gear down here looks very clean. Now it could be a replaced gear. I mean, over time stuff gets broken down, needs to be replaced. That could be the reason that it's not rusty. But if you look at the other side, this one is also very clean though compared with the rest of the tank. Now of course the cannon itself has this same kind of color, but it has a lot of rust on it. So this is really the only thing that might need a different texture work on it. Anything else looks pretty good. Got some nice details on here. Nice details on here. Maybe this pipe down here feels a little strange with the color or the material that is on it. But anything else, this thing looks freaking amazing. Yeah, so just the material and this material looks for me personally a little bit out of range. It's a hose, okay, and hose. Pump water in the tank, okay. A hose, Gatling gun, but very good. I really love this one. Amazing. Nice background with it. Then we're gonna go to Berkelmere, another tank. I love doing it and I want to tank, I get it. Outmined for his guidance and patience during the whole creation process. Now, I just said before something about black. This is very white. And, oh Jesus, this is a big one. Holy smokes. Someone wants to show off details. I wonder how this would have looked when it was black. I think it was way more appealing. But if I don't know if anyone else agree with me, but then it's a personal thing. And that's amazing though. Let's take a look at this up close. It's a very rusty machine. You said tank? Is this a tank? This is not a tank, right? Oh, it's a train. My apologies. You said another train. Now I'm thinking of it, the first entry had a Zeppelin, also a train. Very good. Black Creation says, I think it's cool this way. Could be. Alright, let's take a look at this amazing model. A lot of rust everywhere. A little bit of copper. The textures look very nice. I like how it looks like it's been used in a very long time. A lot of piping. Gears, very good. Piping for steam. I love the little window and the details down here. Very creative, while other spots are very flat, which is very nice to have. Certain areas very detailed, other areas is very flat. Some nice lamps, small details, here details, some details down here. The texturing looks very good. The model looks very good. A lot of rust, scratches, dents, a lot of curly stuff, a lot of pipings. This looks amazing too. Very nice. Let's take a look at the surrounding. Wow, track looks amazing though. Very detailed track. I love the little stones here and there, some plants, and I guess this is like old leaves or something. Yeah, like old branches and leaves. Looks amazing. The stones looks very spread out, but not only on one spot. You got something laying onto the wooden beams. Like how you have big wooden beams, small wooden beams. Very good. I feel like the only thing it feels like it is that this background is a little bit out of place. It needs to be a little bit more angled, but it could be me. But on this one it looks very good though. Very nice entry. The background fits in very well in this one. Also see the foreground, grass. A little bit lesser though. I don't know if you've noticed that yourself. If you look at from distance though, it fits in very well. You don't notice anything of the where the stones meet the grass. It looks amazing. But when you close up, you can clearly see it's not right. Let's keep it on this distance. Looks very good. At this angle, yeah, looks very nice. And reminds you of Battlefield. What is the music doing? Hurry up. There we go. Yeah, let's focus. Different angle of the train. This is the back side of the train. You got some lights on the back. Some ventilation shaft, I would say, or a... Yeah, this thing. Oh man, my English sometimes. I guess that is something to do with an engine or something. Looks cool though. I really like this. Nice and thick. Very good entry. I really like this one. Yeah, my only complaint so far, I'll guess, it's just this background angle here. I guess it would have looked better if this bush and grass was moved down, or maybe something different to look at, because the angle looks a little bit weird compared with the track. And yeah, this is just a shame down here. But from distance it looks like it's supposed to be like that. It's actually the only thing. Anything else, I have no idea. This looks very good. Maybe the white outline, but if people don't have a big deal with that, then it's just me, and then it's just personal. But very good Bergman. Then we're gonna go to Raf. And Raf didn't went for a vehicle, but a typical machine. Let's take a closer look at it. I love those wall tiles though. Something different. Very nice. It's a coffee machine I see now. Very good. Nice use of the two materials, wood and zinc, I think. We got a lever, maybe buttons. Really clear. This thing looks amazing. I love the texture on it too. Very good. Okay, we have like a thing going on. We got the beans, so we'll get crushed into this guy down here. Now I see what the point is here. And we got some, I guess, boiling water with a lot of bubbles. a nice material on here. Copper, zinc, alloy, brass. Let me just call it steampunk material. Ah, here you have for the air takeout. Very good. Yeah, the bubbles look nice. I love the material on the steampunk metals. Very good. Down here too. I only see a little error down here with the knobs. This one and that one shouldn't be there, then it would be perfect, I would say. I wish I knew what this was. Is it like light, or is it like buttons? Or, I mean, I can understand if you pull this lever, coffee come out, or it will start the machine. This is dark roast and light roast. You forgot to... Oh, that is odd. You got a little conflict with materials going. These materials look very shiny. These materials looks different than the shiny materials, and down here you forgot to add the materials, but I'm not going to be too difficult about that. I have forgotten many times to add materials to certain parts of my art, so... No. Okay. Well, it's always good to let me know stuff. Yeah, I would just say it's a very well done job. It just needs a little after work, I would say. Like these materials down here just look good. They look on point. And the material here and there look very on point. It's only a little bit of conflict between choosing these color knobs or just leave it blank. I know that's just a forgotten thing there, but yeah, just need some after work, something like that. But overall, I really like coffee, and I wonder how it would taste steampunk coffee. There you go. Alright. Then we're gonna go to top bow. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to finish. I'll just post what's done. That is always good, or else, you know, work for nothing. I threw some colors on it, and just to make it a little bit more interesting, that's also okay. I'm probably gonna finish it later on. Will you? And still need to do some things added, so any feedback is welcome. Okay, let's take a closer look at this balloon. Boat balloon. Ooh, that's some very nice details straight away. Very good. Alright, so it is a boat attached to a zeppelin. There are a lot of things that I really like straight away about this guy. I would only say... Alright, I would only say... for the background, give it a little bit more... bluish blue, like sky blue. And don't be bothered with the ground, because you see the shadow down here. Just give it a sky blue background. And yeah, that would fit in very well. It is almost a good blue though. But let's take a look at this zeppelin. I freaking love the details where the piping meets the balloon. It really shows that the balloon is filled up with air and is like stretching out. These are some amazing details. I also love the details on the frame. It looks very good. Details everywhere. It has a nice color combination. also. And I also noticed that the cables looks very good. They look very like it's living, like the scene is alive, and just took a picture of it. It's windy. Yeah, the cables looks very good, and I also like how you have made use of some details into the cables. A lot of people are willing to just add a cable from here to there, and that's it. And there's also a little bend going into the cables. I like how you've added like small details down here. The boat looks very good. A lot of details in the boat. I like this part up front too. Gives you some character to the boat. The machine looks very nice. Very detailed. Buttons, piping, and you got like a rotor engine at the back, which looks very good. Now the only thing that I do not really like, personally, is the color of this wheel down here. For some reason, the color of the wheel combined with the gold yellow, which we see everywhere, makes it look like it is a viewport render of some kind of a program where you know, can model machinery parts or whatever. I don't know exactly how to call it. Maybe, I don't know if multiply people see that or that's just me. Oh man, I wish I could take a quick example. Yeah, what else color could be a thing? Maybe maybe some nice brown from this guy, or a little bit more blackish type of deal, or brown. I don't know if this is a good example, but it feels a little bit like this for some reason. You could scroll for miles, so a little bit like this kind of view. That's how it feels like. But if that is the only thing of the whole show, then you have done a very good job. Maybe a sky blue background. It is optional. It is a viewport render. Oh, well. It looks very good from viewport render. It's just this wheel color that is just out of range. Outmine says it does fit in. Well, then it's just a personal thing then. Yeah, but that's what it's all about, right? Critic from everyone. And of course, different people have different taste. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but very good. This is an amazing entry. I really like it. Especially the details. Oh, you meant the silver thing? Oh, this thing here. Okay. I like it though. It is like, you see that on ships, mostly up front, like a statue of a sea merman, or, you know, like a lion or whatever, but instead of doing something up front, do something inside the boat. And of course, if it's raining, you can hide underneath it, or maybe it's a cabin to sleep. There's one for JB. Maybe maybe Block Creation was right. It does feel very different though this time. Maybe it's because the background is very light why it does fit in for some reason. This is the first time I'm pulling myself back. Alright, the first time. I think it's a light background though. But on this one, I do like it. Because the background is darker too. Maybe I'm talking differently when I see it with a white outside. But most of the times I really like it when it's just black. But this one time, block creation, you are right. I agree with you. And then again, I'm not a professional. I'm just judging on my own taste. But thank you for showing off, Berkelmeer. Very good. Appreciate that. Yeah, then it's time to do some voting. I'm going to add in some names onto the list. For the people who just missed it, we have already started the voting for the next team. So start voting your team. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab some names off the list. So many air balloons. I'm surprised this tank and the coffee machine and the train are not attached to a Zeppelin. Let me see. Outmine, Berkelmeer. Raf is the only one who didn't make a vehicle. But that's very good. Okay, that is that. I'm going to drop in the names and then you can start voting on the person of your likings. 1 vote per person. I thought I changed it the last time. No voting on your own entry. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the team voting. Okay, then it's... Mind my mumbling. Just talking to myself. I do that a lot, I'm crazy. There you go. There you go. Well, remember this this one Indian guy who voted 5 times on itself with a VPN, which the first time it was very strange to see someone adding in a entry which was just a block with light, while there were tons and tons of amazing entries, and this guy got 5 votes. In the beginning he was saying, oh, it wasn't me, and then a few streams later on he admitted that he lied. So yeah, people do that, and that's the whole reason why we start doing the voting system on Discord, because we can check if people vote on their own. So if outmined is outmined, then we know that. Of course, if too many people have voted, we cannot see the other ones, but what we can do is reactions. And then we can still check it out if someone voted on itself. Oh shit, did I just... Oops. Let me just put down 4 votes on Marifal. I thought I need to click X to close the window. Yeah. Four votes for Marifal. I have it written down. God damn it, why did I... Yeah, I written it down. There you go, 4 votes. Oops. Should have just, yeah, clicked away. Very good. So if no one votes on the team of liking, then it's gonna be medieval. It was clear 4 votes for medieval anyway, so yep. Next subject, medieval. Deadline is gonna be March 24. Just gonna drop this in already. There you go. Medical. Okay. Very good. I copied the stuff from the chat, so it wasn't me. Right, let's see. We got 3 for Berkelmere, we got 2 for Outmind, and 1 for Creations by Chris. Oh, we got another one for Outmind. Yeah, sure. Let's wait another minute. We have a little bit of good music. Alright. Got a notification. BFX Legends, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, it is movie music. This mood is inspiring, it says. It's from Steve Adams. The song has been adding September 2020. Alright, I'll guess this is gonna be it. No more voting. 7 votes, I believe. 10 people are watching, but that's okay. In this case, we're gonna have 2 number 1s. In this case, I'm gonna vote too, and I'm gonna vote, which I always do. Let me look at the weekly. Which one do I like the most without looking at the votes? It's a difficult time, this one. Difficult one, this one. Ay. I mean, we have 2 entries with absolutely amazing material going on. Very good. This one, I really love the way the balloon is attached to the machine. Very good. Something refreshing. This idea, I think it's funny to see a locomotive onto a balloon. I just love the balloon details on this one. I think it's just very amazing. Like, eye for detail, right? It's really bulbing out. Ay. I mean, this one looks amazing too, but Berkeley is just very good. What I especially love about this one is just the track itself. The track itself just looks stunning. It really looks good, and I like the debris on the track. I mean, the locomotive is nice too, but sometimes it's just the case that the surrounding looks better than the non-surrounding. I just love this view down here. So much detail, it looks good, the right materials, the right texturing. I believe Berkeley had another entry, I believe it was with a pod or something, and I like the surrounding a lot more than the pod itself. And this guy is very creative and also amazing. I really like the tower idea. This one already said something. Yeah, the coffee machine is a very, very good start. It only misses a little bit of end work on it. Like the color balance needs a little bit more in this one, personally. I wonder if this is the same material though. I feel like this is wood but painted. I feel like the wood needs to be a little bit more equal in color though. There's something missing in this one. I'm gonna go for this one just because I like detailing, and I think this is a very good detail being done here. And the cables looks very nice. Yep. So that is top bow. There you go. 1 vote for me. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of a problem, but I'm not gonna be too hard about it. In this case, we going to have 2 first place winners and 2 second place winners. And you know what? I'm gonna add the people who don't have a vote, which is 2. I'm gonna add you guys to the 3rd place. But I'm not gonna add the 3rd place to the Hall of Fame though. Hope you guys agree with this, since they don't have a vote anyways. Let me know your feedback. So Outmine Berkelmere, number 1. Crazen by Chris and Top Bow, number 2. Should I not? Everyone is being silenced. I mean, normally I would only add like 1st place, 2nd place, because, you know, those have votes. The other one don't have a vote, but, you know, I'm like, let's just give them the 3rd place. No votes, no points. Oh god, someone is getting angry here. Why is the music turned off? Okay, one says no problem. One person is pissed off. Totally angry. Yes, you are. Upholding the law. Okay. So you think we need to keep with the law? Okay, then we're gonna keep with the law. That's fine. Yeah, you're totally pissed, like, incredible. But no, you just say your feedback. Yeah, Top Bow is getting a point. Top Bow and Chris Oh, for fuck's sake. Balance, you two, balance. Yeah, Outmind and Berkelmere are number 1. Top Bow and Creation by Chris are number 2. They're both getting 2 points. Only 1 first place, but we have 2 first places. Keep the law! Yeah. And usually 2 times 1 and 2 times third. What? What? 2 times 1 and 2 times thirds? Huh? Why? Those 2 with these votes are number 2. We go down the list. Basic statics. Yeah, but this is my competition, and in my competition things work different. If we have 2 first places, we're gonna have 2 second places. But people don't want Cardhawk and Raf to be added because they don't have a vote at all. So in this case, Outmind and Berkelmere, congratulations on winning the first place. Creation by Chris and Top Bow, congratulations on winning the second place. That is how it's going to be. Now I'm getting angry. But no. Yeah, that is that. What do we do next? Oh yeah, I need to get the entries right. All right. Berkelmere. Yes. Go. Music. YouTube music playlist is not the best there is. Okay, that is Berkelmere. I'm going to need to have Outmind. Ah, you two boys working together get even points. I see what's going on there. And then we have Creation by Chris. I'm gonna add your Tinky. How do we do this again? Like that. I'm gonna add your video. Very good. And I'm gonna add in Top Bow his render. There you go. Huh? What's going on here? That's the wrong one. Yes. There you go. Beautiful. And then we add in this guy. And we're gonna add in that guy. Very good. Moving vehicles on the first place and flying vehicles on the second place. Alright, I'm gonna add in the oh, I already added in the new subject, right? Did I? Quickly, yeah, okay. So you guys can go ahead and do the medieval stuff. Medieval, I'm gonna add in the winning points. And then that will be that. Friday, no follow along. Because I noticed people are not really following along anymore. But like I said, I do appreciate the people that come to say hi. Let me see here. I might come up with something different though. Alright. Outmind is gonna get 3 points. Gonna go to 7. Burglamere is gonna get 3 points. Cardhawk, no. Creation by Chris. Yeah, creation by Chris, gonna get 2 points. Gonna be 8. Hope I'm not wrong, I already cleaned up my file though, which is stupid. Should have done it afterwards. And then I know Top Bow, which is not on the list just yet. Oh, he is. 11 points. No, 10. Am I doing it the right way? I'm confused right now. I did. Okay, for fuck's sake. Okay, this should be fine now. Okay, enough with this music stuff. Alright, anyone has any more questions? If not, then yeah. Thank you for being here. You guys have been making amazing entries. If you didn't win anything, then it doesn't mean that you're not good. It's just that I missed something onto it. Keep practicing, keep joining up, and at some point you will go higher on top, of course. Do I want to read that? Next challenge is next week Monday, 30-minute once again. That's gonna be that. If you want, yeah, I don't know if it's something for the stream. I mean, if it would be for the stream, why not showing it on stream? Let's see. Let me know when you have the time to find out about it. Okay, yeah, you can just drop it down there. Ideas are always welcome to keep the to keep some change now and then. So yeah, just drop it down. And that will be that. Alright, thank you all. I'm going to close the stream off. And yeah, I'll see you next Monday.